there, so today we're going to be venturing into a brand new indie makeup brand who are called KALEIDOS Make Up. I'm going to have to be really careful that I don't say kaleidoscope makeup because I've just got that in my mind right now. But today I'm going to be introducing the oh my gosh, see what I mean guys? The KALEIDOS brand to you. So I have 3 eyeshadow palettes that they very kindly sent to me. Mark reached out via email and said, "Hey, Anwen girl, how are you doing today, bitch?" He did not say that. He said, "Hey, we have a new brand. Check us out." So of course, me being the makeup junkie that I am, I clicked on the link, off I went, and holy goddamn, I was blown away, absolutely blown away. Like, I get a lot of emails from, like, I'm not tooting my own trumpet here or anything, but I do get quite a considerable amount of emails from makeup brands or like a lot of like, you know, hair removal companies, teeth whitening companies, acne removal companies as well, and I'm thinking, excuse me, are they trying to tell me something here? I get quite a lot of emails, and a lot of the time I just won't really be that interested, so I'll just be like meh, and you know, I'll be an arse and won't reply. But when Mark sent me the email with his fantastic link taking me on a beautiful voyage into his website, oh my gosh, I was so excited. I promptly responded and said, "Mark, send me those palettes. I would love to try them out." So as I said, there's 3 palettes in total. They're part of the Futurism kind of a line, and each palette contains 6 shadows. They contain 3 shimmers and 3 mattes. Oh no, they don't. Sorry, some of them do, some of them don't. So the palette that we're going to be trying out today is the Futurism 1 palette. So this is the Sci-Fi Green palette. This is my favourite of the 3, although I think the other 2 look beautiful in their own right. This is the one that just really, really appealed to me because I do not have anything like this in my collection whatsoever. And it instantly reminded me of the Gemini palette by Melt Cosmetics, and I really, really have been lusting over that palette. So I'm really, really keen to try this and the kind of colour family, the, you know, kind of greens, bronzes, oranges. I'm just dying to try this. I want to get it all over my face. So these palettes cost $24 each. You can purchase them from the KALEIDOSmakeup.com website, although I will write that here because I think I got that wrong. Packaging on these palettes is exceptionally exquisite. So it comes in like this, it's like a long rectangle. It looks kind of like a little like gift box, you know, like a really like fancy gift box that you pay like £20 for, and it actually costs more than the actual gift inside. But if you just kind of open her up, she's like a little book. I mean, I just think she's gorgeous. She also has that kind of, you know, really kind of soft textured feel, very similar to NARS packaging. She just feels like velvety but smooth at the same time. The magnets are just exceptional. Like, I don't think I've ever come across a magnet as impressive as this, like really. So anyway, we open her up, and then inside you've also got a really good high quality mirror, and you have of course the eyeshadows. All in all, this packaging, like the feel of it, the functionality of it, just feels really like the highest quality I've ever tried. Like, even from more expensive brands like Anastasia Beverly Hills, Urban Decay, MAC. Can't think of any more expensive brands right now because I don't really use them a lot. The nicest packaging I've ever come across. Like, oh, I thought I had something on my tooth then, but I've got a little black thing, oh my gosh, on my camera, and I was like, holy Shania Twains, like, what is that? But it's fine, don't worry guys, everything's okay up in here. We're going to get stuck into the makeup. I am going to begin today using this orange shade. Like, I hope that these are going to be great. I hope that it's not going to be like, you know, a Jaclyn Hill lipstick, all packaging over the actual product. She forgot all about the lipstick. I think she just like threw the lipstick in last minute, just like, oh shit, I have to have a lipstick in here, for feck's sake. Okay, well, just mix something up in the kitchen sink. get the cat involved, let the cat do some mixing as well, put some Orbeez in there, it'll be great. Everyone's just gonna die, they're gonna die, they're gonna be obsessed with the packaging. Oh, I'm rooting so much for this palette, like I am rooting. Okay, so we're going on. Oh yes, we can see her. Yes, and I'm loving so far. Unlike everybody that purchased a Jaclyn Hill lipstick. I mean, really, guys. And you know what I did actually? Yesterday I watched the video that Jaclyn made when she was actually introducing the lipsticks, you know, before the whole shit show went down. I was tangibly like feeling the cringe from that video because she was making claims in that video saying, you know, I would not release anything unless it was 100% perfect. And I'm just thinking, I don't know how she's not deleted that video actually by this point. But anyway, guys, so anyway, enough about Jaclyn Hill. I am loving this eyeshadow. Can you see the Flavor Flav that we're getting from this? This is sensational. I feel like she's so pigmented, very smooth, very easy on the blend. It's a yes from me so far. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy with this. I want to dip right in to a shimmer, and I'm going to do like an inner corner, like a little bit of like bling bling, you know. I'm going to go in with this beautiful kind of bronzy gold. Since I've been on holiday, I've just been like so digging down, having a bright inner corner, you know, just like a pop of colour in there. Oh shit, I forgot to do the swatches. How could I forget to do the swatches? Like, why didn't anyone tell me, guys? So do you know what, let's put the brush down. It's fine, we all make mistakes. Jaclyn, you too, like really, you can get over this, Jaclyn, and learn from it. Okay, so these are the 4 mattes. I do think that the 2 green shades do look kind of similar. You can definitely tell this one is a little bit deeper, and maybe this one is a little bit more kind of, I don't know, it has a bit more of like a yellow kind of undertone to it. The black, oh my gosh, how intense does that black look? It looks as black as my, I was going to say vagina, but I'm going to say soul. Oh gosh, feck. Okay. Oh, knuckle swatch is never a good swatch, but I think they look so pigmented. Look at that. For just one swatch. Wow. Okay, so next we're going to go into the 2 shimmers. They feel very soft and oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Guys, I'm sorry, I can't even comment right now because oh my gosh, guys! I mean, they just look like liquid metal. They're so beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to swatch these. I'll do one there. Oh, god damn it. Oh, you sexy bitch. Yes. Look at that. And then this one. These are the finest swatches I've seen in a long time. Oh, guys. I'm like 10 million times more excited now about this palette. Look from back here. Look from over there. Look from above my head. Look at that. Oh my gosh. From all angles. Just looking brilliant. I mean, really, guys. Like, they felt super soft and like creamy. But they're on a whole other level. A whole other level to anything I've tried recently. And you know I love the Little Elfos Scorpio palette, but oh my gosh, I need to get those shimmers up on my lids, an entire being right now. Sorry guys, I just crashed right into my makeup table, but do you know what, let's just do this without any delay. Where's my fucking mirror? Okay, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to pop the gold shimmer on my inner corner because I cannot wait. Are you ready? Oh gosh, I've got a little bit fallout because I put a little bit too much on my brush. Oh my gosh, look at her glow. Look at her glow. This bitch is not messing around. She is not. Look at that. Like, you know, whenever I try and do an inner like pop of colour, which I, as you know, I've been doing for the past week, I find that I have to like really sit here and just spend ages, you know, like building her up. But with this one, oh my gosh, she's straight on there. She's not playing. She is just meaning business. She's like, yes, I've come for the meeting and I am prepared. I've stayed up all night, got my facts in order, and I could do a presentation on this because, oh my gosh, like, look at that, guys. She is gorgeous. She's so beautiful. I don't think I've been this excited for shimmers as I have been since I tried the Juvia's Play shimmers for the first time, because there's just something so magical about these. I know I'm being so like OTT right now, but like it's only because I'm so impressed. I'm dipping back in to the beautiful orange matte now, and I'm just going to carry on just like building up this outer vagina just a little bit. I think I'm going to go like all the way in. I think, like, I don't really know, or am I? I don't know. I'm going to do the other eye is what I'm going to do. So, right, okay. Do you know what? I find that recently I always mess up the left eye. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like, I don't know if it's because I'm kind of like reaching over and the angles are just a little bit different. I just find that my makeup always looks shit on this side. You know what I might start doing when I take a photo of my makeup? I might just like, I don't know, do that flip reverse thing, just like, I don't know, cut off half my face, put my good side on this side, and then my makeup would look great, and I would also look very symmetrical. Right, so next I'm going to go in with a green, because I really want to try out a green on my eye, because like I don't generally use, like I've used a few like bright greens recently, but I don't generally use, you know, like, I don't want to say mouldy green because like that sounds really bad. Do you know what? In my last review, I described a brown as being poo brown because that was like the first thing that came to my mind when I saw it. And now I'm thinking mouldy green. Like, why did my mind always go to the most, you know, like repulsive thing, even though the shade is actually nice? I couldn't say something like, oh, courgette green. Oh, no. I have to go mouldy green. Jaclyn Hill lipsticks again. Oh my gosh, every time I hear the word mould, fuzzy, which by the way, how many times have we all heard the word fuzzy over the past week? I mean, far too many, guys. I'm going to go in with the lighter of the two greens. This is the one that had that slight yellowy kind of undertone to it. The shade actually seems quite powdery compared. Oh yeah, compared. That's the French way of saying it. No, compared to the orange shade. So playing around with that on the lid first to see what kind of vibe she's giving us. I think you have to be kind of careful with greens as well because it can look muddy fairly quickly, which, you know, I do not want on my fantastic eye look. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. Oh yes, can you see her there? Like, you can definitely, oh my gosh, no, you probably can't because my light is making me look like a ghost, but she definitely is holding her colour. It's very pigmented. I was worried that she was going to just like, you know, merge in with that orange and create some kind of sludgy brown, but she seems to be retaining her green energy, which is great. Okay, so next I am going to go in with a bit of the black shade, and I'm just gonna like pop that on the outer vagina just to add a depth of smokiness, and then I'm gonna create a cut crease and we're gonna go in with the beautiful green shimmer on the lid. I've created this kind of cut crease effort, you could say, blending out the edges with a little bit of the lighter green shade. Blend, and then I'm going to pop a little bit over on the inner corner as well. just so it's a little bit more kind of, I don't know, I don't want it to be like a stark cut crease. I want it to be a little more kind of a natural cut crease, you know. So we've done that. Now, oh no, it's not. I was going to say now is the moment, but it's not quite now, guys. Okay, now is the moment. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to pop it into the beautiful, look at that, guys. I mean, have you ever seen a shimmer so smooth, so metallic as this? I don't think so. Oh, look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's not even like a powder. It's kind of like more like a cream or gel, because it's so smooth and metallic. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow, guys. I'm having some kind of like makeup orgasm right now. I'm just loving it. This is everything that I could have dreamed about and more. Like I thought, you know, from the packaging, I had really high hopes, because I was thinking to myself, well, if they put this much effort into the packaging, how could the product be terrible? But then I suppose some people thought that about the Jaclyn Hill cosmetic lipsticks as well. But oh my gosh, like I'm so not disappointed. I just need to work out like what am I doing here. So I think I'm going to go in with this, you know, the lighter of the two greens, and I'm just going to pack that on the inner corner bit. I'm going to go in with the darker of the two greens under the eye. I've used every single shade in this palette as well, which I very rarely do. I mean, obviously if you've got a massive £35 palette, chances are, you know, you're not going to use every shade in the palette, and if you do, you probably have a really like overwhelming kind of, you know, edgy look, I would say. But in this palette, because you've only got 6 shades and they all work so beautifully together, it's the pure definition of a cohesive palette. I am seamlessly just going from one shade to the next. They're all performing beautifully together, and it just works. Like, it just works. This is the mold green, I mean, in the nicest possible sense of the word. There we go, guys. Woo! Woo! I'm actually going to go in with a little bit of the orange. I'm just going to like blend that underneath as well, just to add a little bit more dimension. Okay, so there we go, guys. Okay, so now I'm faced with the challenge of trying to recreate this on the other eye. So like, just wish me luck, guys. And I'll probably be back in about an hour. So anyway, I'll be back in 2 hours, honestly. So, oh gosh, guys, so by accident I just popped, like by accident, a tiny bit of the green shimmer on my lips, and look at even how majestical it looks on my lips. This is better than any metallic lip gloss I've ever tried. So I think we're gonna have to revisit this later on the lips as well. I think you could even use her as a highlighter. She's so gorgeous. But anyway, sorry guys, I just wanted to let you know. Okay, so I have finally finished the look. I actually popped on some falsies today. These are the Ardell 3D Faux Mix 854s. Like, I just thought, why not? I am feeling super glamorous today in my green, so I'm going to pop some lashes on. Oh my gosh, guys, this palette exceeded my expectations. As you know, I was deeply enthralled just by the packaging alone, but I'm really pleased to say that the actual product inside is of such an exceptional quality. I don't think you could find a better quality palette for this price. Like, I just don't. And the Melt Gemini palette, which I know I keep talking about, but it really, like, this palette is a dupe of that palette. I've never tried the Gemini palette because it's $48, but I can't imagine that palette being that much better than this, if at all. And you know, I mean, that's just purely speculation because I've not tried it. But this palette, look, you can see, like, I just believe that to the trained makeup junkie eye, you can kind of look at an eyeshadow and you can kind of look into its soul and see, are you going to feck me around today, or are you going to make my lids look magnificent? And I just feel like with this palette you can kind of see the quality. It's there, like, it's there. Oh my gosh, like, yeah, the mattes were pigmented, really easy to use. The only one that I did struggle with slightly was the black. That's not unique to this palette. I always struggle with a black just because it's kind of intimidating using black, which is why I don't use it a lot. But this black was so black. I mean, the blackest of the black. I loved the two green shades, although you know, they are kind of similar in shade really. I still love them both, and I actually still think both have a place within the palette. The orange, beautiful. The shimmers, oh my gosh, like, I am a shimmer girl at heart. I love me a good shimmer. I literally get wet over a shimmer. To even compare them to Gervais Place shimmers, I think, I mean, I think they're on the Gervais Place shimmer scale, but they just feel that extra bit creamy. You know what I mean? Like, they don't feel like a powder. They feel like a gel. A gel. You know, like, have you ever tried a gelé highlighter? And it has that kind of super, like, you know, smooth kind of silky feel to it. That's what these two feel like. They feel like a gelé eyeshadow. I think this palette is amazing. And I do think that if I had better makeup skills, like, you know, if this palette was in the hands of, I was going to say Jaclyn Hill, but I think she's cancelled, and I hate that whole cancelled thing. But I'm going to mention Raw Beauty Christie. Raw Beauty Christie, if it was in the hands of her, I think you know, she could just go to town with the look. But do you know what? I absolutely love this palette. I think it's beautiful. I honestly believe that this is well worth $24, and that's not just for the eyeshadows but just for the presentation. I just think this is, like, I wish you could feel it and open it, you know, and just in general be here just with me, just having a little chat, you know, that'd be great. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you also to Mark from Kaleidos. Look, I had to check then, Kaleidos Makeup, because I was thinking kaleidoscope and I had to bring myself back to reality. Thank you, Mark, so much for reaching out to me. Really enjoyed trying out this beautiful palette today, and I cannot wait to try the other two. I think that next we're going to go in with the Astro Pink palette, which has this absolutely gorgeous blue shade. So yeah, I see this definitely in my future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully, if you come back, like, please come back if you want to, of course, but come back.